During the scramble for Africa, at the end of the 19th century, European power claimed the entire continent. During this period, the whole of Africa, with the sole exception of Liberia and Ethiopia, was brought under colonial rule. This phenomenon, which meant the loss of African sovereignty and independence, and as well as land. As far as Africans were concerned, they didn't see any need for radical change in their century-old relation with Europeans, and they were confident that if the Europeans wanted to force any changes on them, they would be able to stop them, as they have done in the past 2 or 3 centuries. Now, this is here African rulers miscalculated. What they didn't realize was that by 1880, thanks to the European Industrial Revolution, like the steel ship, the railway, and the first machine gun, the Maxim gun, the Europeans whom they were about to face now had new political ambition, economic needs, and advanced technology. But episodes of resistance occur in nearly every African colony. After occupying the Ashanti capital, Kumasi, the British were besieged for 4 months until reinforcements suppressed resistance. Elsewhere in West Africa, Samori Touré, the founder of the Mandinga Empire, raised an 8-year campaign against the French. In Rhodesia, Zimbabwe, the Indibele and China fought against white settlers who had seized large areas of land. In Angola, Chief Mendume assembled an army of 40,000 to defy the Portuguese. In Côte d'Ivoire, the Baoulé fought the French village by village until 1911. The Igbo of Nigeria were not fully defeated until 1919. The Jola of Senegal not until 1920. The Denga of Sudan not until 1927. In Somaliland, Mohammed Hassan led a holy war against the British for 20 years until his death in 1920. Resisting against Italian rule in Libya ended only in 1931. African rulers who resisted colonial rule died in battle or were executed or sent into exile. Samori of the Mandinga Empire was captured and died in exile 2 years later. The Ashanti king Nana Pembe was disposed in exile for nearly 30 years. The Ladia of Senegal was killed. Lumbengula of the Indibele died in flight. Ben Hassan of Dahomey and Sheshwayo of the Zulu were banished from their homeland. Only one African state was able to defeat the Europeans, Ethiopia. Menelik defeated the Italian invaders, thereby maintaining his sovereignty and independence. At the end of the period under review, European power have taken hold of Africa. To Europeans, colonization was simply a military and economic vulture. But for Africans, it was a revolution overthrowing an ancient world of culture, tradition, and a way of life.